And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Will Palmer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone. So digging in now, TJ Reed, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box now, Ray Wood. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Palmer has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Reed on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Into the box now, Tyler Alexander. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box, Quinn Scott. 3-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Nunez fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Tanner Blue is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box, Pablo Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Blue has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
In now, Marvin Winston, as he'll get his first opportunity. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Brennan Peterson, and he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Hale has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Corey Kane, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Rodriguez ranging back to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
So striding forward now, Brett Hale, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Coming to the plate now, Kelly Matthews, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he fouls this one off. Kane leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Montgomery over to his left, and there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Nick Vandenhurst.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Vandenhurst. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Takes this the other way to right. Sheppard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding into the box, Quincy Montgomery, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
Batting 6th.
You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now at the plate, Tyson Decker. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
7th,
looks really sharp out there, guys.
Brandon Radke.
Into the box now, Brandon Radke. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Hale corrals it. And that ends the half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Alexis Moya, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, TJ Reed. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Runners off for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rodriguez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Ray Wood.
Stepping in, Ray Wood, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Moya stands at first with 1 out. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Tyler Alexander. Shot toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Moya rounds the corner and is headed home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Quinn Scott. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. He's set. The payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Into the box, Corey Kane. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Montgomery has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Digging in, Todd Austin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Sergio Nunez. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Pablo Rodriguez is on deck. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
3-2 now. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Brett Hale. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Kelly Matthews will be next. Ground ball right side. Austin is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelly Matthews.
So striding in, Kelly Matthews. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in now, Nick Vandenhurk. Matthews leads off first with 1 away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Alexis Moya to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? 1 left for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Marvin Winston comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Eight in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Brock Sheppard. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kane racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Brennan Peterson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brennan Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, TJ Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a called strike 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rodriguez giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Ray Wood.
Ready for another shot now, Ray Wood. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sheppard is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Alexander.
Digging in, Tyler Alexander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Quincy Montgomery. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
High and deep to right center. Moya on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
A little bit over halfway
the
home
designated
tonight,
hitter,
bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at
TYSON.
our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyson Decker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Brandon Radke.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Radke, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner
Now
of the
batting,
game
first
after that
baseman,
earlier hit. Tough to
TOR.
score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So stepping in, Todd Austin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Set to deal on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Radke is off of first with 2 away. He's running, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Quinn Scott, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Montgomery is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Corey Kane.
Ready now for Baltimore, Corey Kane. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Brett Hale.
Standing in, Brett Hale. The 1-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Now at the plate, Sergio Nunez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here now the 2-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here it comes. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Pablo Rodriguez will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking,
what
do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Nunez, base runner at first with 1 out. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Brock Sheppard. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Kelly Matthews. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Nick Vandenhurk. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alexis Moya.
Now at the plate, Alexis Moya, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so
please.
They'll make a matchup move
Now
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 67, Mitch Chapman.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, TJ Reed heading out towards shallow right. Sheppard moves over, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. They lead it 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Stepping into the box, Brennan Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now, Quincy Montgomery. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Tyson Decker. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Brandon Radke. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Todd Austin will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Roberto Ortega will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 99, Roberto Ortega.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Montgomery at third. Radke is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. another 2-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Another payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kane has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Sergio Nunez.
Now at the plate, Sergio Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Second and third, 2 away. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. One and two. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He's set. The 2-2. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wood has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Jays get one back on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Roberto Ortega will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 99, Roberto Ortega.
Leading off the inning, Ray Wood, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Now
Steve Teague is on to pitch here in the 8th
Number
with
60.
nobody out.
Steve Teague.
Roberto Ortega will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 9, Pablo Rodriguez. This changed defensively for
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Now playing left field,
Swing and a line drive.
Roberto.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Weaver. The first baseman, number 2.
Ready now, Tyler Alexander. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Quinn Scott will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rodriguez sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Kane.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Kane. He singled his last time up. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. Cody Smart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Cody Smart.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pablo Rodriguez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Drew Weaver. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brock Sheppard. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding in to start the 9th, Brett Hale, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Clint Nathan enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Nathan.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Brent Looney enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Standing in now, Kelly Matthews, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Nick.
Ready once again, Nick Vandenhurk. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 12, Alexis.
In now
Moya.
for the O's, Alexis Moya, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Full count, 3-2. Vandenhurk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Ray Wood. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. And that retires the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in and looking for more, Brennan Peterson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 1, second baseman, Quincy.
Stepping up now,
Montgomery.
Quincy Montgomery. The 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Tyson Decker. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And it's fouled away. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Byron Joyner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
32, Byron Joyner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Ratke. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Roberto.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Peterson, the runner at third. Decker on second. Ratke at first. 1 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, the shortstop, Sergio.
Settling in now, Sergio Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this